Good morning, coffee beans, and how we doing this wonderful Wednesday? I missed you guys yesterday. I truly did miss you guys yesterday. Yeah. So, people got a little education last night, y'all. We was doing DeadOnDave show, and there was this whole conversation around this DuckTales song. And I was like, what? I didn't know. I guess turns out back some time ago, the Red Bar community put out a song that was very controversial, shall we say, using the DuckTales tune. And I guess back in the day, it used to get creators and stuff into some trouble. They didn't know about it, and there was some pranking done and so on and so forth. And anyway, I see Mitch is in the stream. Good morning, Mitch. I hope you're having a little milk in your coffee this morning. You really going to play it? I played it. Played at the very opening of the stream this morning there, GG. Sure did. I played it. Sure did. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Come on now. Y'all know I ain't going to play a song like that kind of Valve mess. I mean, I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born at last night. I did listen to the song. It's pretty vile. I'll be honest with you. It's pretty vile. I'm all for freedom of speech, and I'm all for people saying whatever the hell they want to say, but I'm going to just tell you right now, that is some words that you'll not hear come out of my mouth. Anyway, so. All right, let's get into it. What do you say? Coffee! That's right. You may take our lives, but you'll never take our coffee from us. That's what he really wanted to say, right? Dadgum, this coffee is good this morning. It's really hitting on another level this morning. Really is. Okay, so let's get into it. Right off the bat, we're going to get right in the meat and taters this morning. So, as we know, the baby back bitch, Aiden Ross, was going out and through his, I guess affiliate, whatever you want to call it, his management company, whatever, Thumb Media, was claiming people's videos, right? And he wasn't just claiming videos that was like his stream or whatever, where people were clipping his streams. No. He was claiming videos that creators such as Tipster was like, for example, one example was EDP 445, right? When the predator poachers got him, and he was just there to get a cupcake. And anyway, Tipster had covered that and went over that story, whatever. Well, Aiden Ross had went over it and covered it as well. And since he covered it, whatever, and that content was underneath on one of his streams or whatever, they were going out and claiming even things like that, where people had absolutely no Aiden Ross content, period, right? And but in the case of Internet Anarchist, he had used he had used a segment or a little bit of a clip from one of Aiden Ross's streams, but it was 100% within fair use. And Aiden Ross came in and like I say, claimed it, and the video had generated like $8,000, right? Which is a nice little sum of money. Let's just be honest about that, right? Even $8,000 is life changing for a lot of people, right? To get $8,000 off of one video, I mean, that could pay a lot of bills. You know what I'm saying? That's But anyway, a lot of people came out about in opposition. I mean, they really raised Cain about this. One of the people that came out and really raised Cain about this was Hasan Piker, right? And Hasan Piker said, I will fund anybody who wants to file litigation against Aiden Ross. He said he would personally fund it. He said he was going to be in contact with lawyers that, because he made a statement saying that, excuse me, that everybody, that Aiden Ross was having all these different people on his streams, but he was not getting waivers signed from these people, saying that, you can use my likeness or what have you. So he said, every one of these, he kind of alluded to the fact that, these people could all go after him if you want to. And if some of them are not real happy with Aiden Ross anymore. And, he said, I'll fund you. If you want to go after him, if you want to, he says, go, basically they bankrupt him. Cause Hasan wasn't having any of it. Right. So anyway, Hasan, learns, or someone sends him, I guess, like he's got I don't know if it's like a Discord or a Reddit or whatever, but anyway, he was given a link to where, and there's our buddy Mudahar. Looks like he's watching a video on Mudahar, but anyway, about Aiden Ross folding up like a cheap chair at an all-you-can-eat buffet. So let's see what he has to say about this.
What is this? Didn't you see this? Checked on this and it looks like the claim has been closed by the content owner. They fucking went and reversed this one. Okay. Fucking pussy. Yeah. That's right. You fucking bitch. Exactly. Motherfucker.
Yeah. So, bottom line is, I guess, good for Aiden Ross for finally doing the right thing. But he shouldn't have been done in the first place. And secondly, he sure as hell shouldn't have been out here gloating about it, saying, yeah, I stole $8,000 from it. Just, jubilant about it and bragging on it. I mean, good Lord. I tell you what, if I knew what Aiden Ross is, if I had his address, if I had some way to get in touch with him, I would personally buy him one of my Mush Oatmeal for Brains shirts and send it to him. I 100% would send him an Oatmeal for Brains shirt and sign the son of a bitch, no less. Because that dude is 100% an Oatmeal for Brains. So anyway, I think I may have talked about this next guy a little bit on the stream here. I'm not for sure. I know we've talked about him, quite a bit over on Dave's streams. Sometimes I get things jumbled where we talk whatever, but this is Drew. Drew is sharing, to be specific, or Drew Gilchrist. Let me tell you something. Drew is a cool dude. And if Drew ever gets it to where he can get things worked out with the U.S. government, where he can come back to the States, whatever, he comes in, I want to hang out with Drew. I am not going to be doing this kind of stuff here because my fat ass ain't get on no skateboard. Even when I was young and slender, there was a time, I promise you there was. I'll dig out pictures one of these days, maybe. I was young and slender, right? I tried skateboarding. All I ever did was bust my ass. I never had a really good center of gravity. So therefore I just was, hang on here. What is this? Corporal Review. Hey, Peepaw. It's me, Murdoch, on my personal channel and not my Anime Cowboy channel, because an hour ago my channel was mass flagged and completely deleted off YouTube, but it's me, boss. Really? Well, get with me on Twitter here after a bit, and we'll see what we can do to, if that's really you, Murdoch, and we'll 100% see what we can do to signal boost that. We'll see what we can do to figure out what's going on with your channel there, Hoss. But anyway, I was, because if that's true, that's not cool. It's not cool at all. And I like Murdoch. I met him the other night over on what's the Riz or who's the Riz? I can't remember what it is. Over there with, oh crap, Flatley, and that whole deal. You know, we were vying for Miss Bunny's attention, and he let me tell you something. I really like Murdoch. Proud Marine, served our country, was over there in the big sandbox fighting for us, and and I have an extremely big soft spot in my heart for veterans. I'm hyper patriotic, and the men and women who have sacrificed their time and played through blood, sweat, and tears for this country. I 100% will stand beside them and do whatever I can whenever I can. Period. I will not stand for that mess. But anyway, this is our boy Drew, and Drew is so talented. He's a pretty boy, which helps him a lot. But he's just a cool dude. And anyway, this is him out on his skateboard in the skate park, just doing what Drew does.
Fucking love bud, bitch.
Watch, I mean, it's so cool. I mean, watch what he not only does. I don't know what this trick is called because I'm not a skater, but he kicks off of the ramp there, jumps up. Watch him. Now he taps it and spins it, right? And then he comes back down on top of it, lands it, and then he just comes up and what's his shirt say? Love buds. There you go. With his Supreme underwear. Look, he's just a cool dude. I really want to hang out with him. I'm going to mug him for a skateboard. I'm going to tell you something. Hanging out with people like Drew in real life, I'll be honest with you. When you hang out with him and you're standing next to him, and you want to talk about Riz, kickflip, that may be what's called purple. I don't know. But when you're standing next to somebody, get blazed. Hey, I'd get blazed with Drew. Hell yeah. Puff, puff, piss. Him and Dave, all of them. I back in the day, jobs I had, I couldn't do that. But nowadays, ain't no thing, man. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You want to talk about Riz? Now, this man right here, Drew, freaking Drew's got the Riz. This dude, no doubt. You want to talk about a Riz? This dude's got Riz. Holy crap! It just drips off of him. Stand next to someone like that just makes you feel so like inferior or whatever, right? It's just like God. So good morning there, Gotcha Simp. How you doing this morning? There's a new little video game that's dropped based upon the Star Wars universe, right? This Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and there was a lot of hype around it. Simping. You call it simping, call it whatever you want. Listen. Riz can appreciate Riz, and everybody says I got this Riz, and everybody says that I'm the king of Riz, and all this other stuff. I'm telling you right now. Drew's got some Riz, and I can respect that about the man. But anyway, there's this new game out there, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, right? And there was a lot of hype about it, and there was some people came out and really just kind of trashed this game, right? Talking about dropping frames, just the graphics, the gameplay was just not smooth. Just a lot of trash talking about this game, but people just not happy with it and so forth, right? So I be honest, I don't know who this young streamer here is. I don't know her name. That's not the gist of it. This is to show you how the AI of this game. So you see here, she's playing. She's over it. Look at her. Watch her.
Can you get some coffee?
Well, at least she's gonna get her some coffee. She's going to go get her some coffee. So she gets a thumbs up from people just because she's going to go get coffee. And she just leaves him. She just leaves the dude sitting there. They're not hitting him. They can't. It's horrible. It's just horrible. It's just, anyway. Good gracious. I wonder if they rushed out too quick to put this game out. And, it's just, anyway. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. One of the things that, if you're a game player, console or PC, maybe you're a streamer, whatever the case may be. Even if you like to, you're out on just taking a walk in the park or whatever, right? You might want to have headphones, right? Like, and even I've seen some people wearing the big headphones like this, the Bluetooth wireless ones and things like that, right? Because they drown out the noise, right? They're noise canceling, and so it helps you, really, be able to listen to the music that you're listening to or whatever, right? And just city noise and whatever, and that type of stuff is drowned out. Well, there's a new headset that's been put out by Dyson, right? This streamer here, content creator, is on a business trip. He's over in New York State, and he put out this little video. We're not going to watch all this. I just kind of want to show you that this thing is actually out in the wild, and it's actually being used by people. Oh, hang on. Let me bring it up here. I'm sorry.
Last day in New York. No, I think second last day. Tomorrow I leave. Got my last meeting. By the way, the stupid thing I'm wearing now, the team makes fun of me for wearing it. It just came out 2 days ago. It's the Dyson Zone. I'm not being sponsored for this. I just love it. I've been waiting for it for 6 months.
It's called the Dyson Zone, okay? So, let's look at some more of this. Well, here's an actual, like, I guess you just call it like marketing commercial for it. So let's check it, because there was a little bit of noisy. Let's just watch this one. And let's be honest, this one's easier on my eyes than the other dude.
So have you ever seen a pair of headphones that also doubles as a personal air purifier? No? Well, now you have. These are the Dyson Zone headphones and personal air purifier. With up to 50 hours of battery life, advanced noise cancellation, and a high efficiency filtration system that allows you to tackle pollution on the go, these definitely feel like a product of the future, but they're here right now.
Okay. So these are, quote, air purifiers. Well, here's the thing. I don't see them. I don't see like a soft rubber mask around to where it's like, what do you call it? Form fitting to around the nose and mouth, right? Right. So you're still going to get pollution in because just the way it works, right? So let me ask you guys a question. We've seen these things. You've seen the little hype. You see what they're. What would you guys be willing to pay for one of these Dyson Zone with the air purifier and all that? What do you think the price tag is on something like this? $100, $200, $300, or how about $1,000? How about $1,000? Right? How about $1,000? How many of you guys would pay $1,000 for something like this? For crying out loud. $1,000. I wouldn't pay $50 for something like this. No. This here is... Okay. Let's just be real about this, okay? If somebody has a pair of these and they're wearing them stuff, Robert, this is an example of somebody that has more money than they do sense. Okay. This is ridiculous. Now, the other guy, Rizzo, says he has them because, and he needs something like that because he lives in Dubai and the air quality there is horrible. My dude, listen, I'm not going to say that these things may not filter out some of the impurities and some of it, and you may get a little bit better air quality. No, I'm not going to say that they're not. But the simple fact that I don't see that there's any type of form-fitting rubber that's sealing off and around your nose and around the bottom of your mouth and stuff to where you can actually form a seal, right? And so and the thing about it is this, okay? Unless it's actively blowing air, right, where what's called forming a vacuum, right? We have air pressure where it's blowing. You have more pressure in than you have external, so it will seal, right? That's how it seals. If that's not going on, guess what? You're still sucking in the impurities. Period. How do you know about proper PPE? I don't know about proper PPE. I'm not educated. I'm just telling you, I know that if you don't get a proper seal around there, you're still sucking in the just common air around you that's not being filtered. That's just common freaking sense. Period. But listen, if you've got a grand laying around and you want to buy these headphones that's going to have this filtration system built in that, you have to replace that's something else. I don't see here. Okay, fine. Where is the because you know you're going to replace those filters. And I'm not seeing here. I don't know. I don't see anything about how much those replacement filters are and how often do they last. But anyway, whatever. I guess if that's, if you want to pay for it, knock yourself out, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Noise canceling hipster respirator. Exactly, voltage mic. Yeah, if I had $1,000, I'd rather buy a PS5. Yeah, right. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, if you've got money laying around, burning a hole in your pocket, you want to spend $1,000 on something like that for a status thing, yeah, go ahead. I mean, all throughout the history of mankind, there's been things that's a status symbol, like Gucci handbags or Prada or Nike or Supreme or whatever, right? There's always there's certain stigmatism or whatever. Oh, if you have this, well, then you have good taste or you have money or you have whatever, right? And if that's what you're about, knock yourself out. I don't have a problem with that. If you got the money or whatever. Me personally, I've never been about that crap. Looks like we got a caller this morning. High as a kite. Let's see what High as a kite has to say. Good morning. How are you today, sir?
Morning. I'm good.
So are you going to buy one of these Dyson headphones?
What are you talking about?
So are you not watching the stream?
No.
Okay. So what is it you'd like to talk about this morning?
I don't know. I just joined. Fuck. I'm trying to find your stream.
Okay. All right. So Liana Taylor says you're a bully. Is that true? Are you a bully?
I'm not sure because I'm not sure if she's keeping up with my trolling. From time to time, I'm like, is he really upset or am I going too far?
Well, I did see you guys interacting underneath her tweet because she recently did they did an interview over there on the Steel Recording with Toxic Piplup and was talking about some of her history. Liana has a very interesting history. She has some very interesting stories that she shared with that podcast. Matter of fact, let me just bring it up here right quick before we go into this next story. Let's see, let me find it here. Toxic Piplup. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. I hate.
Okay, so let me bring this on screen here. Okay, so this is the episode. It's the Steel Recording episode number 2. Here, let me do this so I'm nice. There you go.
Okay.
So she put out a tweet. I don't know if it was earlier this morning or let me see if we find it here. Here we go. She put out a tweet and she was saying, where was it at here? Here we go. Yeah, this was this morning. She goes, whoever my 900 something followers and Tommy CSFTP, because he doesn't follow me yet, hasn't listened to my podcast, better do so. Okay. And then you come in and tell her to keep your name out of her mouth and called her a bitch, which that's coming in a little hot. That's coming in a little hot. And then you accuse her of being a product of 235 years of inbreeding.
Yeah, that's Australia.
Yeah, because of the criminal history. Yeah, the penal colony for UK. Yeah. And she says she's sick of this shit, and if the bullying continues in this thread, she's going to block you. So has she blocked you?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. Well, what is it? Why do you not like Liana?
I like her, but I like to fuck with her.
Oh, so you're just messing with her, right?
Yeah.
See, Liana, he really loves you, and he just that's just his trolling is his love language. If High as a Kite trolls you, then you know you're special in his heart. So, and that pretty much it. Oh, here's Liana.
Oh God, you're live. I should never told this to anyone.
Yeah, well, see, that's it says live, but I'm under the streaming channel. It says live, and you go in the waiting room. That's usually what that means.
Oh, okay.
So, Liana, now that you know that High as a Kite loves you, and this is just his way of expressing that love, does that put this a little bit different light?
No, I want him banned from all platforms. I want him gone. I want him unmodded in Tommy C's server. I'm going to message Tommy right now.
So you want him gone? You want High as a Kite yeeted?
I actually, what happened was during the podcast that I was just promoting that he attacked me on.
Yes.
I was doing a podcast and I'm looking at my Twitter and I get a message saying, shut the fuck up. And it's from High as a Kite. And I mentioned it in the stream. I'm like, what the fuck? Where is this coming from? And then he's like, I'm drunk right now. Oh. So not only did he bully me, he derailed the podcast I was doing at the time. Good job, actually. Props to you.
Yeah.
Yay, well, but you didn't know she was in a podcast though, did you? Right?
No idea. They weren't live or anything.
So just out of nowhere, he tells me to shut the fuck up.
Well,
I just saw your name, and I was like, shut the fuck up.
You saw my name and you thought, fuck, she's hot. Might as well tell her to shut the fuck up.
You're 5.
Oh, now I think that's a little harsh. I think Liana's definitely a 7 or 8. I mean, she's on up there.
With filters, I'm a 7 or 8.
No, I think just natural beauty. I think you're probably a 7 or 8, right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
She felt that.
I didn't mean to come in here and derail and talk about myself. I just think it's so funny.
No,
that
we
he
could
trolls
talk about
me.
you. That's fine. Oh. Well, this is not really your fault. I mean, High as a Kite, if we're quite honest, calls into the show, not watching the stream, and, really doesn't have anything to talk about other than the fact that he's bullying a poor innocent woman from Australia, questioning her lineage.
He has a big old crush on me. By the way,
Oh.
I'm Austrian and Russian. Nothing to be proud of, but I'm not.
Russian?
Yeah, that's right. Don't fuck with me.
Oh, that's kind of our thing. We Finnish people fuck with Russians.
I don't know anything about Finnish people besides the Janoskians. Wait. Is that
Hang
the
on.
Janoskians?
Finnish?
Yeah.
You guys have that really nasty fish in a can. What's it called?
That's Swedish.
Is it Swedish? I'm sorry. My apologies.
Surströmming.
Yeah. Well,
isn't the band Him? The band Majera was like big on, aren't they from Finland?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there you go.
hmm.
That's the only good thing to come out of Finland.
Yeah, and that and Nightwish and couple
Oh,
other bands.
Nightwish? Okay. Nightwish and Him. And that's it.
Yeah. I think there's a couple more, but I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Anyways, I'm gonna head off, but High as a Kite, fuck you. You're done. Cancelled. Blocked ban.
Fuck you, Leah.
Well, I'm glad you two were able to work that out. I really am, because I feel a love connection there. I really do. I think there's some a future there. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe. Strong, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, listen, thanks for calling in. Have a great day, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Whoa. I don't know what that was. I honestly don't know what that was. Anyway, I hope maybe we facilitated a love connection there. I don't know. So, yeah, exactly. Kite being Kite, exactly. You gotta love High as a Kite, man. He's just something else, right? So anyway, all right. So we got to have a little somber moment here, guys. I saw this out on the Twitter feed yesterday, and then anyway, this was on the docket for this morning. This young woman that we're fixing watching this video went out and did a little more. I went out and did a little more research on her. Her name is Stephanie Melgaza. She's 24 years old. She was just recently, like within the last day or two, was sentenced to 14 years in prison. This past Thursday, as a matter of fact, for the deaths of Andrea Rosewich, 43, and Paul Prawant, 55. She struck and killed the two on April 10th, 2022, while she was out bar hopping 4 weeks before her Bradley University graduation. She blew a .264, more than 3 times the legal limit, and claimed the victims came out of nowhere. Okay. So this is some body cam footage of her in the hospital, because they took her to the hospital for treatment. This is her interaction with, well, not all of it. This is part of the interaction. I just want to give a little bit of a background on this so you kind of understand the severity of this.
Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car. And I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
It's what?
Your car is totaled.
Totaled?
Totaled, wrecked.
Okay, so how do I get it to your school?
You don't.
So I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
No, man. You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
Today is a Tuesday, and my night class.
Did you just hear what I just told you?
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you hear when I said that
I'm going to jail tomorrow.
You're going to jail when we're done here?
Yes.
Did you understand what I told that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done. You're all on body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. You could care less. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Can you say that as a cop?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, so can I ask...
There's more video where at the scene of the crime when they're trying to assess her sobriety. On this article, they have where you see she's laughing and singing, and she is so. I don't know if it was just the alcohol that was making her that obtuse, or if there was other things that she may have also ingested, as far as drugs or whatever. I don't know. She was, like I say, it's a sad thing. We had 2 people that lost their lives. A young lady who has ruined her life forever because she decided to drink and drive. She was 4 weeks out from graduating at the time of the incident. So I don't know what she was getting I don't know what her degree was in. I don't know what her study was, but being convicted of felonious murder or manslaughter because of the drunk driving, I don't see her having a future. Something like this. It's just anyway. I cannot emphasize this enough. Don't drink and drive. Don't. If you want to go out, you want to party, you want to have fun, whatever, knock your socks off. Have a blast. Just have somebody as a designated driver to make sure everybody gets home and safe. This is something that hits extremely personally to me. My senior year in high school, I lost one of my closest friends because he decided to do that. Not only did it kill him, it killed one other guy that was in the truck with him, and a third one was permanently scarred and maimed for the rest of his life because they were out partying, drinking, and driving. Yeah, exactly. Nowadays they have Uber, they have Lyft. There's things like that you can call. Back in my day, when I was, they didn't have those things. They didn't have services like that. So anyway, just stupidity. What time are we at? Okay, we still got some time. Let's see what else we got here. So this is a video shows this police officer. This was coming out of where was this out of? Virginia, Fairfax County, Virginia. Police officer has pulled this person over for probably driving too fast or something to that nature, right? But if you can see here, you can already see it here, kind of in the distance. You see this car, right? This was from a.
I can still do it, and I'll whip it out when I need to.
On here, weird guy tipped it $1. Well, thank you, weird caller guy. I appreciate that. Doesn't have any kind of a. Okay. Anyway, so this was what happened was this is dash cam footage shows when a 17-year-old teen driving a BMW M3 going over 120 miles an hour. They're coming from the opposite lane here. You can see this. Lose control, nearly killing the officer on Monday afternoon in Fairfax County, Virginia. Police say the teen driver of the BMW M3 and 2 passengers in that vehicle sustained minor injuries. The teen driver was charged with reckless driving. Watch how fast this shit happens. How that police officer...
911 Bravo, Serve Me Rescue, Serve Me Units, accident, right here at County Parkway, south after Braddock. My cruiser was hit, driver was hit. I'm trying to check on injuries.
How this police officer avoided any substantial, because he's out naked. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That he's not in protection of a car, nothing. This car comes sliding through here, hits that. It clips him a little bit, knocks him down, right? But it doesn't look like he sustained how that he avoided that was by the grace of God or whatever it is that you assign. He was a very, very lucky man. Very, very lucky man. Good night, Irene. I guarantee I'd have to go change my drawers after something like that. Me. So, all right. What else here? I got the text. Okay. Copy to tweet. So, Murdoch, he has tagged me. Let's see. If you guys could please help me out here, guys. This is all bull honky. He's tagged me. Why so demented? Can you start a few others? Let's see here. What does this have? My channel was wrongfully deleted about an hour ago for severe violations. I've never had any violations of any kind. Follow the guidelines. This is malicious attack from someone, and you are being used as a tool to destroy destroy people's work and art. Says, okay, so Teams YouTube comes in here with their rhetoric or whatever. Already said, but it's nice if y'all do something about people who do this as mini creators and now me for some odd reason. Says your review, PLC review is the best way to wait until you hear back from my community, whatever. Okay, so YouTube is involved in this. So what we'll do here is we'll come here and quote tweet this. Oh. Go ahead. All right. Yeah, I don't understand. Honestly, truly, I don't understand. When you have a company that is as massive as YouTube is, and Google, right, proper, the parent company, how they cannot have in safeguards that prevents mass flaggings. How they have all these algorithms, right, that can go out and they can scan a body of work and pick up on if you're saying certain words or certain phrases to ascertain or determine, oh, this is ad friendly or this is not ad friendly or whatever. If they can have those type of bots in place, these AI bots that go out and scan this content, you can't tell me that they couldn't have something in place that says all of a sudden if a channel is getting mass flagged, right, content-wise, in a short order of period of time, they couldn't pick up on that and say, maybe something's not kosher here. And go out and look at it to make sure that this is, and not just let the because it's an automated process, right? A channel gets mass flagged, so many flags, and then boom, all of a sudden it's just nuked. It's just that simple, right? So it's real easy for, malicious intent to occur towards channels. I can't fathom why YouTube can't, and while we're on this, and while I'm on my little soapbox right now with YouTube, you guys know who Sky Williams is? Because I should have, honestly, I should have probably brought this up some time ago too, right? But I didn't. And that's on me, and I'll own this 100%, okay? So we have a legend on this platform called Sky Williams, right? Now, I follow Sky Williams, and what have you, right? So this has been going on for quite some time, right? And what happened is Sky Williams put out a tweet. Like I said, this has been going on a while, and he's been trying to get YouTube to help him. YouTube supposedly got into the DMs with him and so forth, right? Let's see if I can find it here. Okay, so here's the thread. So he says, my channel is currently being hacked. Can someone help me out? I'm not sure. This was back on the 29th of April, right? So at this point, we're talking about, how many days ago was this? The 29th of April. So this was back last Saturday that this occurred. So we're talking about Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're in the fifth day of this crap. Okay, the fifth day. So he puts out a thing to them, right? Team YouTube comes in and says, you see, even I came in here trying to follow up to see if YouTube was doing anything with him here. So it says, sorry you're having to deal with this, and we'll DM you, so on and so forth. And so supposedly they got in the DMs. The problem is he even says how that in the DMs, the steps that they were giving him wasn't working because the hackers had gained access not only to his YouTube channel, but they had his email and everything else. They went in, they had changed the phone number and stuff to where he could not two-factor authenticate back to his phone. He lost control of everything, right? These hackers got everything. Now, I don't know if he fell for some scam in an email that he received. I don't know if it was just a brute force attack. I don't know. I don't know about any of that. I just know that he's lost everything. So if we go out here and we click on this YouTube link, Rich, we used to go to his channel. We now have this micro strategy, right? They did have a live stream that was going and had several thousands of people watching it. It had a video they had put up, like a past stream that they'd done. Where it was like a quote, a fundraiser, all this kind of stuff. And so I don't know. I don't know if they're finally working to get this back into Sky's hand or not. I don't know. And I know that Sky has had some problems in the past. I know that he, quote, was canceled because of some things that was going on in a house that he had rented and was going on. But, I'm not going to sit here and set in judgment of a man. but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And him losing his stuff like that is wrong, right? Now, if he, for some reason, clicked on some sort of link or something that made him vulnerable to this attack, I don't know. But I do hope this guy is able to regain his channel. I hope that YouTube works with him to bring his content stuff back, because he is an OG YouTuber. He is an OG YouTuber, and I think he does deserve a little bit of respect. But that's just my opinion. I hope that YouTube can step up and do something and make this right with Murdoch. Again, like I say, I don't understand. I do not understand how things like this can, how this can just happen for a company as big and as grand as I don't know. It's YouTube. I don't know what else to say. It's freaking YouTube, and they're nonsense. So anyway, all right. So I need to start wrapping things up here a little bit, but Murdoch, if you're still out there listening to chat still, buddy, I hope YouTube does something. I hope they step up, and I hope they get this rectified for you, brother. Cause I do like Murdoch. And if you guys, maybe check him out. Hopefully he gets his channel back. You guys can check him out. He seems like I met him, like I said, the other night over on Flatley's stream, and he seems like a really decent guy. And he's a veteran, and I always support veterans, always. So, all right. So, Shockmouth Mitch has a new video out, where he talks about the click response to Illuminati and Liana versus Tipster. I have not watched the video because this video basically dropped like right before I went live this morning. I am not going to cannibalize this video. I am not going to watch this here on stream, because I am not going to rob this man of views. I have too much respect for what the man's doing. I have too much respect for the work that's going into this. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get the link to the video, and I'm going to share it right here in chat. You hate Mitch? Well, he does that. Yeah, he's a polarizing character for sure. And I will say this. There is some question on how he obtains his milk for his coffee. There's some scuttlebutt going out there. There's some hint to an elusive old VHS cam video recording tape that's been digitized and now on the loose. I may or I may not have seen this said video, and I may or may not have lost my cookies. That's all I'm going to say. Just kind of let go of that. Play 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay. Are you talking about play at the 3 minute, 20 second mark? Just call in, Mitch. You got my Discord. Call in and tell me what you're wanting me to do. Because I don't know if you want me to play at the 3 minute, 20 second mark, or play 3 minutes and 20 seconds of it. Let's see, 3 minute, 20 seconds. 1920. Okay, here's 3 minutes and 20. You talking about the LGBT? Is this what you're talking about? Play this part? I don't know. Yes, okay. All right, I'll play this little part because Mitch said to play it. So I will play this part. Here we go.
Meme tweet saying, Tipster loves blocking me. He probably has blocked me more times in the past year than he has made love to his wife. Leia something quote retweets and says, wait, but I posted the same meme the other day and laughed at it. Why is he blocking you, but not me? We may never know. Less than one...
Oh, Jesus, Mitch. I guess we know who's going to get the fucking block next. Oh, God. Oh. Damn, Mitch, you slayed his ass. Oh, you fucking slayed it. Oh, God. But see, guys, you see what I'm talking about? This man is so fucking talented and he's funny as hell. I just wished I could be that comedic, but I'm not. God. He's so talented and funny. Jesus. Guys, I really mean it. I mean, when I said the other day, when I put out the tweet, and I said that I don't give a shit. I get blocked all the time. Block my ass. I don't care. So what I said the other day that I really, when I felt like Mitch, and this little news channel episode of this series that he's doing, the Shockmouth News, has kind of feel to in my perspective, has kind of filled this missing block that we've had that used to be Drama Alert, right? I really feel like that's kind of what this Mitch is doing. He's filling that void, right? Where you tune in, he's got about a 6, 7, 8 minute, sometimes 10-minute a video that you get to watch. It's comedic, it's informative, but you get to laugh while you're watching it. And it's all kind of, tongue in cheek and shit. And all I can say is Mitch, keep making this shit. It is great. Dude, you're knocking this shit out of the park. It is every one of your videos that he's done. Let me just go over here. Let's just go to his channel, right? Let's just go look at his channel here, and we'll go to videos, and here we go. All right. So, how many of these ones has he done now? Okay, so we've got the first one he did, which was 12 days ago. And then we got 6 days ago, 6 days ago, 1 day. He's just look at these. And they're all like I said, they're like 6 minutes, 9 minutes. This one's a little bit longer, 15 minutes, whatever, which is fine. It's just great little short content, Guys, if you're not subbed to this man, okay? If you're not subbed to Shockmouth, right? What are you doing with your life? Seriously. Control C. Here's right now. I want you guys, if you call yourselves coffee beans, okay, and you're not subbed to Mitch, I'm going to have to question your coffee bean status. Okay, you need to go over there and become a Shockmouth member. Sub to this man. Looky here. He's just doing good things. He really is. I 100% stand and support Mitch. He's just a good dude. And so while I'm in the mode of just standing people and stuff, let's go out there and let's see what can we talk about. Let's see what's out there. Well, it looks like Akio Rules has moved over from Edwin, and now she's on the Illuminati. Listen, the broadcast did a live stream last night. Make sure you go and check that out with the girls. I've got, of course, that will be on my docket to watch tonight because late, right? So make sure you go check out these girls at the broadcast. You've got Bunny and Eva and Xylee and Mystic and Rennie, and they put out some phenomenal content. They just really do. So go check out the broadcast. Let's see here. How can I get this up here? Boom. Control C. And there we go. There's the broadcast. Go check out the broadcast as well. Make sure you're subbed to them. Because I'll be honest with you. I don't know Mystic that well, and I don't know Rennie that well, but I know Eva, and I know Xylee, and I know Bunny, and I love all three of them, and I think they are just phenomenal people. And I'm sure Mystic and I'm sure Rennie are wonderful young ladies as well, but I have not had the pleasure really to sit and have conversations with them, so I don't know. But anyway, they are. Like I say, I love their content. There's just no other way to put it. So let's see, what else do we have here? Let's look out here and look at in the feed to see what do we have here. Looks like King Brick was back. He's I guess he took a little bit of hiatus, but I think he's back. What the hell? Cher's got a lawsuit coming. Damn. Listen, guys, I don't know if you guys are like into celebrity news and all that kind of shit. It is a guilty little pleasure of mine. Emily D. Baker is the bomb.com when it comes to covering this stuff, especially if there's any type of litigation or anything like that. She is it. If you're not subbed to Emily D. Baker and you love that kind of shit, get on it. I'm telling you, she's it. Ooh. Why the hell are you releasing okay, Illuminati completely exposed. Augie obviously accuses Matt Pitt. Was that that's the live stream for tonight? Okay, so yeah, so they've got a live stream tonight over now recording. Of course, I won't probably be able to watch it because it's so damn late. You guys and your damn late ass streams. We had a really good show last night, over 2 hours on DeadOnDave. Covered a lot of stuff. Went over the Tommy C and Paige Christie show yesterday. Covered where Nick called in. Went over all that. Tommy C, of course, if you want to go to the original, he had an hour call-in show, whatever. And it was a good stream. It was a really good stream. I enjoyed it. I was impressed by a lot of things that happened in that show. I was impressed with the fact that even when Nick came in, and when Nick first came into the stream, he came in like hot. I mean, he was pretty hot under the collar, and rightfully so, I think. Paige took the accusations well. She did not realize to the extent of what Illuminati had done to Nick and how far back their history went. And here's the thing, and I understand that. That's why a lot of times when and I've been guilty of this myself, is sometimes when you venture kind of outside of the area or the sandbox that you normally play in, you don't always know the backstory or whatever. And sometimes when you cover things, it's you get things wrong, right? Or you don't understand all the lore, the backstory of a thing. And so you kind of mess things up a little bit. And if you get crawled out on it, you have two choices. One, you verify and then you capitulate. Say, I was wrong. I had this wrong. I have to correct myself. And I made a mistake, and this person, X, Y, and Z, you correct the story, right? Or B, you double down and you look like a bigger fool. Okay. To me, that's your two options of those things, right? Paige stood there. She listened, and, she said, yeah, okay. I didn't understand. I did not understand the backlore or the history there. And, and so she owned up and she owned it. So I commend her for that. And I also commend all the parties involved, Tommy, Nick, and Paige in this. They were respectful to each other. They allowed each one to say their piece. They weren't talking over each other. It wasn't a shouting match. And in the end, they were all kind of laughing and kind of cutting up with each other. I'm not going to say they're not going to be best friends. I don't think they're going to go out and roast marshmallows and make s'mores singing Kumbaya around a campfire. But I do believe that maybe there was a little bit more respect granted towards each other. And at the end of the day, that's really all I think a person can really hope for, is that when you have a conversation with someone, especially if it's someone you really have a disagreement with, and as adults is what we're supposed to do, is be able to sit down with them, come to a position of maybe a little bit of more understanding of their position. Maybe not necessarily agree with them. I mean, you don't have to walk away BFFs or anything like that, but you kind of have a little bit better understanding, have a little bit better understanding of their position. You can still agree to disagree, and that's okay. But you can still treat each other with respect. And I believe that's what happened yesterday on Tommy's stream. And for that much of that, I was very well, I think that was very well handled. I think Tommy did a great job kind of navigating some of the waters when it got really choppy. So, good on him as well. All said and done, I think it's a good stream. I encourage you to go watch it. Because I think it was very informative, because there was things that honestly that I didn't even know, and I was around back then, things that Illuminati had done to Nick that I was unaware of. So, and I'm a person from this community, and I'm a very avid consumer of content made by people in this community. And there was stuff that even I wasn't aware of. So, that's why I 100% can give a pass a little bit to Paige of not knowing this type of stuff. Because even if I'm, from this community and have been whatever, and there's things that has occurred that even I wasn't aware of, then, that's, I think that's kind of somewhat, a little bit, to be understandable. But what I will say is that's why I think it is very, very, very important that if you're not just doing like a very surface level, very, just really surface level type thing, if you really start trying to get into some deep stuff, you really have to dot your I's and cross your T's, or, you will wind up with egg on your face. Anyway, so let's see what else is out there. I don't know. Abba Preach put out a new one. It's pretty interesting. Jessica Pizza put out a video, going over Maya. That seems to be her focus these days. I don't know. I just can't get into that. I just can't get into that whole thing. So, anyway, but I'm glad to see her making content again. I'm glad that she's able to do those things. Anyway, Toxic. Surely she could have made the connection with Nick. Used to be SFTP. Yeah, and that was one of the things that Nick brought up in that conversation with Paige, and the fact that she even cited watching Tipster's video as one of her sources for reference. And in that video, Tipster does talk about how Illuminati was DMCA in Nick's channel. So yeah, there was 100% no reason why she would not have known some of that. And that's why I'm saying, that's why when you go in and you start trying to go back and cover things as deep as what she was doing, especially with like the Tommy C situation with her deleting the videos, you really have to dot your I's and cross your T's. and really do research. You cannot, just do a surface level thing. Whereas if Paige would have just stayed on the recent stuff that just came out with, like between Illuminati and Click and what was that other dude's name? I can't remember. But this new stuff that just kind of popped up with the whole Sad Milk podcast stuff. If she had stayed with that, she probably would have been okay. But when she dived deep into that whole lore there between that, I think that's kind of when she exposed her flank a little bit. And so anyway, let's see here. Okay. Also, thank you for this. All right. So Purple sent this over, and I definitely want to promote this as well. They've got the Whammon Recording has got a new episode that's going to premiere in about 10 hours here. So about 6 p.m. this evening, my time, 7 p.m. Eastern. They're going to be talking to Horror Hellfire. So make sure to check that out as well. I'll put a link to that video here in chat. Okay, there you go. Make sure you guys check out this as well over there with the Whammon Recording. Who Purple Paw Prints is a member of that. You got Purple Paw Prints. You got Empress K. Aussie Wordsmithy, and who's the Shawnery. Is that the 4 members, right? I remembered everybody, right? Purple. Please tell me I remembered everybody. Yeah, Shawnery. Yeah. So I think I got everybody. But make sure you check those out. Make sure you're subscribed to that channel. They do some good work too. They cover some topics and things that's not necessarily like the main on the. They cover some of the more obscure stuff that's out there, but they do a really good job, and they're very entertaining. So make sure you go check them out. And I'm way overboard. I'm way overboard on time. So listen, guys, I appreciate your time today. I'm glad to be back in front of you guys. I missed you guys yesterday. My mom is feeling a lot better. Sadly, the doctor canceled the appointment with her. We were en route to the doctor's office. They called and canceled it and scheduled it for later this week. But she said she feels like she's going to be able to take herself. She's feeling better enough to where she can do it herself. So I won't have to miss any more time with you guys. But listen, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great day. Go out and support some of these not some of them, all of them. Go support all of these guys that we've shared here today. And give their videos a watch. Give them a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to them. Give them some comments down there in their comment section. Let them know you're watching them. Tweet it out. Let people know around you that expose them to the people that follow you on Twitter. Give them the hype and stuff, because that's what fuels them to make more content. And on that note, guys, remember to keep your powder dry, and I'll see you in the funny papers.